Okay, this is a really shit stream. Okay, let's sort it out so people know that we're actually playing Assassin's Creed Origins. That way we might actually get some idiots in, and then I can feel smart. Right, just to make myself feel better. Basically, if you are here, and what the fuck, motherfucker, what the fuck. Right, okay, so I want to know what's going on with my PC. I want to know why it's lagging like fuck whenever I stream a PC game, when it never used to. I'll switch over encoding from hardware to software because it was on hardware before, and then I did clear up a little bit of the lag. I got rid of the webcam because it was a bit in the way, just got in the way of the tech. Didn't really matter. This is not like an official stream. This is not something that I'm probably going to keep up on the channel. I'm probably going to make it private or unlisted or something so I can refer to it in case I get any issues in the future. But for now, I just want to give it a test and see what the lag issue is like. I've removed the webcam, changed the encoder from hardware to software, so it's on the processor as opposed to the graphics card, leaving the full graphics card to run the game. I should probably whack up my specs, so if anybody wants to chip in with their tuppence, they can. That's bad. What's bad? I don't care, it's just a shitty test stream, mate. I'll probably throw my webcam in it in a minute and see if that does anything, but at the moment, I'm not really... Like, there's another spike there, happened. It was very brief. It wasn't as bad as it was when I used to stream it, that's for sure. I just want to see if it clocks itself up and if it goes to shit. So, don't expect this. I'll throw my specs up on the page, so if you want to, well, on the screen, so if you want to see what my specs are, then you know what we're working with. Right, specs, Intel Core i7 4790K 4.0 GHz, NVIDIA GTX 1060, 6GB, 16GB memory. Those are only the real. Those are the only things. Pretty good quality for a stream. Shut the fuck up. I thought that is that sarcasm? If not, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna throw these up in the corner, so if anybody wants to chip in, then they know what specs we're working with. So we know that. So it won't be the fact. Can you not shout, please? Sorry. The dog is being a dickhead, clearly. No surprise. I'm going to throw specs in the corner. If that lags it out, we know it's clutter on OBS. Which makes perfect sense. Lag spikes, how's your internet connection? It's completely on my end. It's before it even gets encoded anywhere. My internet connection is otherwise pretty peachy. And it uploads really fast, so it shouldn't have a problem with streaming in theory. But then I've got the down from the chat and all that nonsense. Just feel free to chip in if you know your tech, but you know that my hardware is capable. It's not bad even. I like while you were fighting. Well, we're gonna go kill some people and find out. Also, I want to stream Odyssey on PC because I feel like I'd be unfaithful to my preferred platform if I didn't. So we do get the occasional spike, but I've taken off the webcam. We'll have to test with the webcam in a bit and see if that's caused it. If so, we can stream it without the webcam. That's not a problem. You don't have to see my ugly face all the time. Let's kill some mutes and see what happens. Death to the west. Right, okay, there was a little stutter there. It wasn't necessarily lag, but there was a bit of tearing, if you will. That must be something to do with the game. I'm not running the game on any fancy settings either, and it's not 60 frames, not on the stream, because I don't see the point. I mean, I would love to, but it's just not running it at the moment. Let's kill this dickhead and see if it causes any shenanigans. That was perfectly fine. Are you hardwired to your router? Yes, I am. So it shouldn't be a problem. Oh, you mean Origins 1.5? Yes, there is a party nearby. Well done. So, yeah, there's a relative amount of stuff going on. Everything seems to be running at... Doesn't seem to be doing too bad, right? It's livable. Then I've got to remember that there's an entire year's jump between this and Odyssey, so when it comes to streaming Odyssey, this could not represent it. I mean, it's very similar, so it won't necessarily be a... Overclock your GPU. It's not overclocked, but at the same time, it's not being overworked, so it shouldn't matter. Like, if I go into options, and then to graphics, you can see in the corner anyway, I've only got it on high. I've not got anything super fancy, because what's the point? But yeah, as you can see, I'm only using just over a third of my GPU for the game. But it's unstable, is what it's saying, is the performance. It's getting an average of 31. It's maxed out at 42. Gone down to 25 as a minimum. In the last 30 seconds of gameplay, that is. So yeah, seems to be doing relatively decent. An average of 31 frames I can live with if I'm only streaming at 30 frames. So, yeah. Has the same requirements. Is Odyssey going to be more demanding? We don't know. So yeah. Turn off everything in your privacy tab, window setting. Let's have a look, shall we? The background stuff that's running is only the background stuff that needs to be there. For example, just the stream chat, dashboard, the bot, if I provide it. Can you shut the fuck up, please? I'm talking to my mother under my breath. So yeah, comment section, that doesn't need to be up, does it? Neither does that. I'm shutting everything that doesn't need to be up. What is the field of reeds? It's where your mum goes. Right, so there was a lag spike there. That's not good news. Maybe that was just because I was coming in and it was adjusting again. We'll see, won't we, when we kill them. Whilst you're playing through Origin Steam, I'm playing through Uplay. So it's direct, because everything Ubisoft has to go through Uplay these days. There was another one there. I wonder if that's a one-off. Right, so sorry about that. Do you have an SSD? I don't think so. I think I'm just on the hard drive. I'm just a standard hard drive. What's your sorry. Obviously, it's going to be easy as fuck. Yeah, I thought that as well when I played it at EGX, and it was actually relatively balanced in challenge. Right, they died. No spikes. What about these Utes? A longer period of combat. Stab this man in his belly, and then stab this man with a big axe. Okay. No, that wasn't bad. Why are you stay playing Origins, you twat? Okay, A, I'm testing, you moron, and B, you don't even have to be here. Do you have a network performance graph thing that you measure your internet speed in real time while streaming? I can do. Let's have a look, shall we? I mean, I don't have anything on my computer, but I can do a... I would do an internet test, but I know that it's within parameters, actually. It's pretty good, like, because it's wired, and I know that internet isn't the problem, because I know it's something to do with my computer here and now, because it's not on the stream that I first experienced. It's in OBS and the game. It lags in the game and OBS, but only when the two are running, otherwise it would run fine. Like if I dropped OBS, it would just go up to 60 frames. Hello, Fishy. Well, I mean, if you play Souls games, of course it's going to be fucking easy, isn't it? Hello, Senu, how you doing? Right, so, I thought Senu was gone then. Right, let's have a bit of a fly, shall we? See if it stays relatively chilled. What do you mean Senu is moving out of range? What do you mean Senu is moving out of range? When was that a thing? When was Senu moving out of range ever a... Why was Senu moving out of range ever a problem? Did they update this so Senu... I don't... What? You used to be able to fly across the entire fucking map as Senu. You shouldn't be geek lag spikes. You have a 60 Hz monitor or 144? I couldn't tell you. Oh no, they're just a couple of monitors that I threw together. I think they're both 60, but don't quote me on it. Yeah, I definitely don't think these are 144 Hz monitors. Oh, Senu out of range. You tried NVIDIA Shadowplay. For streaming, it's garbage. For recording, it's lovely. Why is there a range for Senu? Why have they done this? What is that? I've never run into that before. Senu's nan is just a chav. How are you today? Doing alright? Just giving it a good old testaroo. So that when Odyssey comes out, at least we don't have the lag to worry about and we can judge the game based on the game. Have a good time, hopefully. I'm hoping to be pleasantly surprised, but I'm not going to be... I completed every Assassin's Creed on Steam. Good for you, mate. Good for you. So...
I will return it later.
Every Assassin's Creed has frame drops worse when Connor's character development at launch. No, that's not true. Origins at launch was... Well, it played beautifully for me. Like... Syndicate and Unity had their problems. Other than that, never had a problem with Assassin's Creed on launch. There's been glitches in every game. That's just how it is. It doesn't seem so bad. Everything's holding up relatively decently. There was a little cut there, like a little tear. I'm gonna monitor. Senna was the main character, can't you on face cam. I'm just testing how it runs without it. Because at the same time, I do have a high resolution webcam, and that could be causing a lot of the issue that I've been experiencing. So I've got it off for now. It is just a PC test stream. Nobody appreciating my yolks. Maybe nobody likes egg. That's a yolk, isn't it? I found your channel today, and I love your videos. Cheers, man. My Origins at launch was absolutely terrible. Don't know why though. Was that a hippo? What a gay. Well, the more that goes on the screen, the more I understand whether or not my PC is being a dickhead. Have my children? No, I'm okay, thank you. I'm okay without parenting problems. Right, let's get into a big fucking hunky scrap and see if we get any lag. Moron bitch. Hello. That's 2 man dead. Attack the man. Well, that was relatively disappointing. Goodbye. 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 That really ruined my day. Of course, we're gonna have to try out like the densely packed places like Alexandria in a minute as well. I don't look forward to that. Hello. How you doing, sir? I am your father. Okay, so far so good. I had a burp. Really nice. There we go again. Oh, fucking hell. There we go. It's kicked off now, boys. We'll know if it wants to persist. Get out of these cages, dickhead. Let's abscond. So, since we've, you know, banged the ute, why don't we find the treasure? I want to know why Senu has a range. Why is that? There was another one. Wow, that's not good news. It's livable at the moment, right? It's not too invasive. Still not nice, is it? Right, now we're going to go over here. I'm going to give it a test and we're going to go into Alexandria. Run the benchmark in settings, show you everything. Could do. Hold on a sec. Apply PS4 Plus. Thing is, I want to run with the clutter of the game actually in the world as well. Why no face cam? It's a test. I'm testing. My face cam not being there as part of the testing. Right, let's run the benchmark. Options, graphics. Where's benchmark to? Can I even reach benchmark in here? I don't think I can. Do I have to go to the menu for that? Everything in here seems relatively responsive. Look at that. That frame rate drop. Me doing figure eights with this cursor is making me really happy. That almost look at that. Look at that. 3 frames minimum. Your mum is a chav. It's gone over to here. This is where it's mostly sitting, but that's brought the average to 31 again. Main menu, right, quit to title screen. It's gonna be done, boys. It's gotta be done. Goodbye. Right. Why not use a review tuner to see PC's resource usage? Your mum is a chav. I know, I just told you. We could do. Options, graphics, where's benchmark? Benchmark. Just getting. Hold on, let's get rid of this. It's in my way. Let's go on in benchmark then. Right. Let's have a look. Okay. I could turn VSync on. That might help. Try to cap it at 30. GPU is at 55%, 52. See, it's so far so good. Play on nightmare difficulty. I'm not actually playing the game, I'm just testing, remember. Okay. And this is all while streaming, remember, so... Have a look at all that. Gobble it up. It's spiking a little bit of places, I've noticed. Like, you can see little spikes where the GPU goes up quite high. CPU's not in too much use. Frame rate does... The GPU usage goes down at some points. What's that about? Okay, there was a little spike there. That's not a good sign. That's the first one we've noticed though, so... There's a big fucking spike. Not happy about that. Medium. Performance is medium. But that's because I'm streaming, isn't it? Frame score 4023. 30 FPS is average. Okay. Not complaining. Now, how about we go to, how about we switch everything down to medium? Yeah, we switch everything to medium. The difference is you guys will notice at 720p isn't going to be particularly fantastic, is it? Ambient occlusion. We like a bit of ambient occlusion, but fuck it, we can live without. So now we'll just restart the game and try it. We'll run the benchmark again on medium, and fingers crossed it settles down. And if it does, then happy days. Your mum's a chav. What the fuck did you buy now? Absolutely fuck all, but my guy, I have bought nothing. I've bought porn. Porn in copious amounts. So yeah. It does seem to be doing okay. You planning on upgrading your PC anytime soon? I don't feel the need to yet. Are you going to stream later today? Not likely. Gonna work on the comments video, probably. And that can go whack up on the first. Yeah. And then if all goes to plan, Odyssey the day after, innit? Because... Gold edition. I had to. Because I wasn't waiting another 3 days while everyone else gets to sink their teeth in early. Graphics, let's have a look at display. It's native, so the display is 60 Hz. I know that. VSync on. Frame rate limit, we'll put it at 30. What if we limit the frame rate at that? Look at that. Ooh, hello. Everything looks nicer. Let's go on in. You guys only still see 30, but it's going 60 for me now. Full performance tools. Benchmark. Go suck your left tip. Okay, that's smoother. That's smoother because I turned VSync to cap it at 60, not 30. Your nan's using all the Wi-Fi. My nan's deceased. Now, my nan lives 250 miles away. I don't think she's using up all my Wi-Fi. Okay. Righty, let's have a good time. Fingers fucking crossed, right? The frame rate is a bit west of them. Oh, fucking shit. Don't be doing that now much. If you do that, I'm gonna have to stab your mum. The cap, yeah, that's the problem. There is a problem there, as you can see by the spikes. Okay. So if we want it to be capped at 30. Now I want to run the same benchmark. What you should do is get another cheap PC with a good processor. Fuck is wrong with the PC? Thing is though, running 2 PCs would just be fucking hassle. Mr. Benchmark, how gay is your PC? Shouldn't be gay at all. Why is the frame rate still stupidly high? I've just capped it at 30. Okay, there we go. Now it's caught up with the cap. Not bad. You plan to stream from your PS3, sorry, PS4 or PC? Well, see, I wasn't sure I was going to get a review copy, so I bought it on PC Gold Edition so that at least I had it somewhere on Tuesday as opposed to wait until Friday. So, that's my option for Tuesday. So 30 frames doesn't seem to be so bad. Well, I guess we'll be playing it like a peasant on a PC. As you can see, the game still looks pretty nice as well. So, yeah. I'm not awfully convinced. It's not ideal. Right, I'm not pretending it's going to be an ideal, but at least we got something to work with. There's a bit more going on, there's a bit more clutter on the screen. Let me know how it goes. See there, it was trying to catch up with the setting and the cap I'd put, and then it did, and then the stupid frame rates went down, and it's rather consistent after the fact. CPU spikes at different points though, it's a bit alarming. GPU has a couple moments. But yeah. Now I've got a black screen. I swear if porn comes up on my screen, I'm going to off my dad. My dad will die. He will pay. Do you remember Retarded Boy? Yeah. Maybe slightly lower bitrate on your stream settings instead of the game settings. I've got it at 3000. If I lower it any more, it's going to start to look a bit naffy on stream. Whereas right now, it looks okay. Especially in full screen, it looks alright. Yeah. I reckon this is something that I reckon we've cracked this cookie a little bit here. Not saying it's going to be the best looking stream going, but at least we'll have a good time. I want to give it another run in. In the actual game. I want to go deep inside Cassandra. Shut the fuck up and settle the fuck down, sir. Beep! Beep 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 beep. I want to see the game at the lowest settings possible. It won't even look that bad. That's the weird thing. Buy a 1080, you poor cunt. I'll have to buy a new a new power supply if I wanted to do that. It doesn't appear to be anything to do with the GPU. As you can see, my GPU is running at less than a third capacity with the game right now. So we're going to go into the most clusterfucky place in the entire game. And if anywhere's going to rape this game and my performance, like a sexual predator on a roofie girl, it's going to be in there. The PC has cancer, computer cancer. Yes, it does. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. Wait, what? Let's just quickly run into the city. Are you triggered that you just can't fuck Cassandra? I don't care. This computer is better than yours, then shut up. I've seen people bust out better performance on PC with lower specs than I have, so maybe it's just about optimization on my part, which is what I'm basically doing here. It doesn't look dissimilar in any way to how it looks on a PlayStation at the moment, aside from maybe reflections. Let's go to daytime. I always find that things seem to be running a bit more overtime at day. Delete system 32. I'm not an idiot. I'm gonna take this. Goodbye. Right, Ute. You idiot. Your mum's a dickhead and she's dead. Right, I'm gonna take your horse. Whichever horse I catch up to, in fact, that was a spike. I'm gonna, yeah. Let's go. What a shocker. Am I right? What an absolute shocker. It whips out the big colourful thing. That's a big time. Runs into the city and has a big massive shit. Okay, there's a spike. They should run the benchmark here really, shouldn't they? Because it wasn't spiking in the benchmark, and yet it will here. This is the most intense the game gets, see? I have no idea why it wants to. Why is it choosing to do it in Alexandria? This is my abode. Sir, please tell me. Tell me why you're doing this. So the 1080 is worth the money? I wouldn't know, I've never needed one. I've also never known anything that's required that much. How do consoles run better? No idea. Gonna watch hentai tonight. Marvellous. That wasn't pleasant at all. More clutter. Jumping over this. Can you speak Africans? Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Sure. Lol, you don't have early access to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Their prerogative if they didn't want to give it to me. Can't say I'm not disappointed, but I understand. At the same time, they might roll out more codes for all I know. Just sitting on a rooftop, staring out at the city, having a good time. Look at all this shenanigans. Look at it all. Chilling. There's me, Bayakov wanker. Senu, fly over. Do a barrel roll. Well, hey, white Senu. How do you feel about that? First time a brown character got turned white. Unless you live in California and you got Amazon, then you got Odyssey early. Amazon don't deliver anywhere early. When on launch day, Amazon fuck you over every single time. God of War, Spider-Man. There's an island in Greece called Cassandra. Shall we dangle off a tit until we get another lag spike? Let's do it. No, I want a tit dangle. Guess we'll... Why are you stepping on those breasts? This man's succulent breasts. Is this a man or a woman? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking care. I'll hang here for a bit and have a good time. We'll watch the world go by. No way Ubisoft will let lasers have early access, lol. Yeah, fair enough, mate. I put the disc in my pit and my PS4 just crashed for a second. Oh no. It's time to kill people. There's another one. Can you knock out Tyler? I don't want to try it. Out of respect for Tyler more than anything. Let's kill this man. He died. Had a shit life anyway. Wanted me to kill him. That was not nice. That was not a pleasant spike, was it? I'm gonna throw myself off this. Yeah. Goodbye. Does this run at 60 frames? It used to. You know, before like they started rolling out updates for it, it ran perfectly. PC Master Race is a lie. Right, let's get the fuck out of Alexandria and see if it's just an area-based thing. Not avoiding areas, but you know what? Can you knock out lasers? Again, out of respect, I'd rather not try. Rip old PC streams. There's hope yet. Hold on. Anti-aliasing might do it. Look at the difference. I can't fucking see one. Okay, now everything looks like shit. That'll be why. I feel as if we're gonna need anti-aliasing. Look at it all. What if we turn it on adaptive? Get rid of all the janky shit. No, we do not want... No, we do not want that. 30. Apply. Now everything doesn't look like it wants to die. Okay. Hello. There's a lot going on in ancient Egypt, isn't there? You have a bong or do you vape? Just a vape, mate. Why would I do it? Why would I have a bong? Far too fucking righteous for that shit. Right. What happens if I kill one of these youths? Goodbye. I just dropped a man. I just dropped a man. Hello, what's going on? Ute. Can you knock out your raptor? Again, why would I want to do that? Enable links. I have a video you can watch to fix your Tesco PC. What do you mean Tesco PC? It's a fucking powerful one. Just no idea what's going on with it. You are a fucking psycho. Yep. Seems about right. This is livable. I'll give it that. High precision Garrett. I agree. Predator attack. Let's go deal with this rapist so it's just a crocodile. Talking about mixed signals and the word predator used. I wanted your leather. Thank you very much. Hard leather. I got hard leather, man. Nice one. I want to see a sexy face. Let's do this. Hello. Hello, sir. What's going on? Why is Origins taking up so much? Now watch it lag. Now watch it go to lag. If it does, we'll know it's the webcam. And that would make sense considering it is one of those webcams that does a great variety of shit. Such as fuck up my performance. Because it's a dick. What a shitty audio. What do you mean what a shitty audio? Oh, high precision Garrett. Gonna have fun killing people, use a poison. I'm going for the clutter at the moment. Thought you were a girl, aren't you funny? My name is Ted and I hide bare kids in my shed. Hey Ted, let them out. It's a warning. You need to behave. They're not to dick. They're to sing nursery rhymes to. Doesn't seem to be much of a problem. The game's running okay. That's the first thing I've noticed. Hola, hello. I'm a goddamn 12-year-old watching an 18-rated game. Get on top of the pyramid of Giza. Can't see how it hurts. Let's do it. Fuck it for this 12-year-old who asked me to do it. Isn't vape harmful? Actually no. Otherwise, considering the amount of physical shit I do, I'd at least experience some form of fatigue or heart problems by now. So it's not like smoking at all, so you don't have to worry about that. I'm not sure if it's harmful. I mean, you are inhaling chemicals in like the vapor of chemicals and then breathing it out, and that gives you like a flavour as well as nicotine. There's nicotine in there which is addictive if you're an idiot, and a weak-willed idiot at that. But other than that, it's all right. There's nothing in there I can't live without, and I'm quite at peace with that. There's a 12-year-old watching. What are your overall thoughts on Odyssey? Oh, I just want to play it now at this point. Okay, so, to me, does the game seem okay? Nobody wants to know about capes, especially me. What do you mean capes? Vapes. Somebody asked. I just answered. So yeah, seems okay. No. My Duo account with Mussolini got banned feels bad. Maybe don't be a dickhead in the chat then. Looks good here, does it? Let's have a little gander, shall we? I'll have a gander on my stream and see how it looks. It looks alright. Yeah. Excuse the fuck out of me. Just had a big fat burp. Let's get caught up. I'm only level 25 on this game, lol. Well, get playing, mate. Where's Big Dave? It's only a test stream. I haven't thrown Big Dave into the equation yet. Shall we do that? I always find that when I throw Big Dave in the mix, what happens is people start to fuck about. So prove me wrong, guys. Right, cheers. Righty. I don't want that in the way of the chat. Big Dave raped, found his body last night. Red Dead Redemption 2. Do you really think that an AC game could ever reach the quality of Red Dead Redemption and Uncharted or Spider-Man? Sure. It just depends on what you like, and at the same time, whether or not Ubisoft want to buckle down on it. And if they do, then props to them. They are capable. The developers are capable. But that passion doesn't go all the way up the tree. It becomes a business. So there is an understanding there that I do have. Your PC is gayer than tits. Maybe it just likes computer cock. If so, that's not a problem, is it? Not wrong with a bit of computer cock. Kill, man. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye, pussy man. I thought Big Dave was dead. Nah, Big Dave never dies. He only sleeps. Better than me, anyways. Sleeps better than I fucking do. Alright, sort yourself out, you moron. You there. You're gonna get killed. I'm gonna fuck up your son. He's dead. Right, which one of you's Jim? I hear you're a paedophile. Maybe don't. You see that? Well, that's my relative. He's fucking with your mate, right? Goodbye. Are you ready to get banged, good sir? You just got banged. I think on the Macedonian referendum, if you follow the news, by the way, sorry for bringing up politics. Yeah, I don't give a shit. I didn't even know there was a referendum going on in that area of the world. Imagine just walking around in Egypt and then a Medjay comes out of nowhere and kills you. Repost this or a Medjay will come out of nowhere and kill you. It turns out it wasn't rape. The pain of his ass made him pass out. Bad take. Right. It's a big fat fucking fish. Right. Mussolini seems like he'll be a good bloke to grab a beer with. As long as you don't bring up barbed wire, I'm sure it'll end that way too. What do you think the story of Odyssey will have for us? I'm not sure, man. Maybe good shit, maybe bad shit. I went to the pub with Big Dave and Tommy Robinson earlier and we had a great chat about the Breck, so fuck off. I really don't care. Look out, man. You're a dickhead. Tongue smells. Right. I was talking to the... Don't get confused, I was talking to the hyena. Take a really big puff until you can't anymore. Right, let's turn that wattage down a little bit so we can do this. The wattage was down and I felt an itch in my throat. I had to stop. I know it's weak. Stop it. Sir, who are you? Are you the fashion police? Right. So that guys, that's what I said guys, can we have advice for that Medjay killing you? We need 50 likes, everybody. The only AC games, that's right, the only AC games now I need are, hold on, which ones are they? Origins, Unity and Syndicate. Well, I recommend them. They're alright. Well, I recommend Origins. Other two, not so much. They're okay. Don't get me wrong. Just not amazing. They're alright. Hello, wanker. I want to set a thumbnail of this one. It's going to be a picture of my face. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be a picture of... No, it's going to be a picture of a house on fire. I don't think I can get away with that. I don't think I should. Use to smoke or something, I guess. No. I just like the taste of vape. Saves me from filling my stomach with loads of shit when all I really need is a nice taste. There we go. Bit of clutter. See if we can continue to expect it in this denser area, shall we say. I want to know if it's a hindering thing or if it's just a one-off. If a hippo kills me, I will haunt it. Giovanni Auditore and Cassandra having the big sex. I'm just going to set the thumbnails Lorenzo de Medici. Shall I do that? That'd be amazing. Okay. Let's try this. Alexios looks like an ignorant twat now again. So was Ezio. That was huge. That was a huge spike. I'm not pleased. I'm gonna call the police and tell them, look, they smell. Where is this treasure? Might as well have a bit of fun while we do this.
Wait a minute.
Sir, I want to talk to you about being a spaz. Yeah, we got another spike. There we go again. Seems like it just happens. It's just going to happen. It's just going to catch up with me. Sir, right. Oh, it's inside. Right, nice one. How does a man get inside then? Oh. He's in, I thought. Hello. You have a sexy voice, Fishy. Cheers. How do you make your thumbnails, Fishy? I'll smoke a busload of weed. Then I just hit it. No, I don't know. There we go again. Is it kicking off because of the webcam? I want to find out. Righty ho. We're back over here. Hold on a sec. Let's... Properties. Let's deactivate this for the moment. I'm gone. Goodbye. Hello. Why is it now all of a sudden like that? What's going on? Why are you misbehaving? Because you need an i9 RTX 2080 and 126 gig. Might as well just get a new PC if that's the case. I'd rather not. Where's the face? Give us a second. I want to see if it's anything to do with the face as to why it's spiking when things are a bit cluttered on the screen. Because obviously it's not like sand where it's a smooth texture. It's grass, which is going to cause loads and loads of fucking flutters. So it's going to look kind of shit if it's just doing that, isn't it? If it's on PC, of course. Buy Helix credits. I almost came, for fuck's sake. Need to see a beautiful face, Fishy. Why is it over there now? What's going on? Why does it smell? I must have shifted it. It seems... Oh, it's the shape is a bit off. That's, well, sorry, the size is a bit off even. Now fix. There we go. What's this, Greenie? Assassin Christmas. Goodbye, Gareth. Right, well, you need to die. I like how he stands there like he's taking an arrow to the face, then dies. Fishy likes to flex his specs. I like to flex my pecs. I'm not flexing my specs. They're there so that we know they're not the issue. And if anybody wants any technological, if anybody wants to input some technological advice, I'm more than happy to accept. So a 1080 would have no problem to play Origins and Odyssey. If you're playing it on your own, yeah. But my problem doesn't appear to be with my graphics card, because most of that isn't being used at the moment. I bet you're glad that you can kill civilians in Odyssey. How much they pay you to enjoy this game? Well, they didn't have to. I kind of enjoyed it on its own. It's a great game. Origins is.
Keep the nips in.
Sir, fuck off. We'll put you back in the cupboard. You'll die.
Hold the enemy! I'm a push on!
Unclocked my tactic. But died. What a goon. Goodbye. So the problem is that you're a nonce. Sure. They'll just get an ability point. It seemed that way. No, we're hallucinating though. Not a burp, excuse me. Let's go to Cyrene. The long way. Yes. We're off, boys. The reason your game isn't running perfectly is because you're not wearing Jake Paul merch. Then I'll happily take my game not running perfectly. Buy my merch. No, there's a spike. That one just didn't relent. When will the merch come out, Ethan? My merch is already available if you want a link in the description. Have a fucking look. My 3 favourite Assassin's Creed games right now are Brotherhood, Rogue and Revelations. Fair enough. I just ran over a vulture. Xbox One X is better. Probably is. When all the Odyssey malarkey is over, I'm kind of feeling like playing through the Mass Effect games on stream. So if anybody wants to, if anybody would like that, then let me know. I reckon it'll be a great time. Mass Effect 1, 2, then 3, have a great time. Fuck Andromeda, fuck off. But you know, other 3, they'll be alright. Am I even going to the marker? I think I am. Turn this lamp off, it gets in my head and annoys me. The problem it isn't running good because you need to overclock that shit. Not necessarily, it ran perfectly fine before without me overclocking it before. It's just kicking off now. Yeah, play through them, Ethan. Tell you what, it'll be a great time. Play KOTOR. Nah, gotta be Mass Effect. I've not had enough Krogans in my life lately. Wait, is Woodgate's a footballer? I'm not sure. I mean, there was Jonathan Woodgate. But it's a different surname, innit? Don't count. And all he was good for was getting sent off and injured. And scoring own goals. In fact, I think he did 2 of those in... I think he did 2 of those in a debut for Real Madrid. What a wanker. Some more looks shit, to be honest. Never played Origins. Well, it's a good game. The spikes seem relatively minimal. So the streaming is slowing it down. Yes, but at the same time... at the same time, I have streamed it before, no problem. So I'm trying to figure out what went wrong. I think it was some of the updates for Origins and the fact that my PC might just be cluttered to death. Bayek would fuck up Alexios, but Alexios would fuck up Jacob. Bayek would fuck up the most of them, to be honest. Assassin's Creed and Fortnite, fuck off. You play Team Fortress 2? No. Lamp. A lamp. Thank God. Are you a communist or a capitalist? I am God. I'm God. What are you doing? Testing, for lack of a better term, or word. I'm just testing. I like lamb. I like llamas. Moth. Hello, sirs. Goodbye. The hyenas can fuck off, though, can't they? Oh, Jesus Christ. The controller just got attacked. I'm not even touching my fucking controller, so if I die, I die. Do you cook soup? I think anybody can cook soup. You should be able to play as Darius in the Odyssey DLC.
Out of the way!
Fortnite is still gold. New video idea. Fuck that. I still haven't made that video on Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 3. I know Mass Effect 3 is controversial for a lot of people, but I actually fucking loved it. Besides from the ending. The ending was not nice, but the rest of the game was fantastic. Especially bits like the Citadel DLC, which was basically like a fan service done to the most self-aware level. Ethan is for Brexit. I'm not a politics guy. I'll just go with the flow. Where can I watch the ending, please? Why do you want to see the ending to a game you haven't played? If you're talking about the Odyssey ending, just play the game, wait for it to come out, play the game, and see the ending that way. Russia. Yamu. Sukablia Odyssey. Okay, so it's the more dense the area gets, the more laggy it gets. It's not a good sign. What's your favourite Assassin's Creed 2? Getting PC specs that are i5 8500 Coffee Lake, GTX 1060, 4GB and 8GB of RAM. Is that good enough for me to run mid-range games? Sure. You don't want to see it. Have you seen it, Fizhy? I haven't, no. We're getting more spikes and I'm not pleased about it. But do you have radish? How big is your dick, you fish? Mine is 6.5 inches. Nice one.
Move! Move! Hey, what's wrong?
Vice City. Thanos in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. No. How about that? Have you got to play Odyssey yet? I went down to EGX and played 15 minutes of it. It was alright. It wasn't that bad, it was relatively challenging. I didn't get to play much, and it was... I guess I enjoyed those 15 minutes. Hardly enough to get a reliable opinion going in. So I'm not even going to bother. Sorry guys, I just had... You see what happened there is... You know, I'm with a spaz.
Protect the heart! No!
Goodbye. Yes, send him, take him off his horse. Piss him off and tell him his nan's a dickhead. That'll do him right in. Right up the rectal cavity. Why can't anything ever go to plan? That's one. It's this scrapping that's getting in my way. I'm not at all hassled by the fact that I'm riding a unicorn with a... Sorry, a unicorn crossed with a camel. Is that like not crossing anybody's mind thinking, what the fuck? Oh, who the fuck are you? You smell. Goodbye. Oh. You play on nightmare difficulty? No, this is hard, I think. I'll have a look now. Difficulty is hard. Right, well. The ending is Cassandra is secretly a man. I do think we've worked on... I do think we've faffed with this as much as we're going to be able to. Let's bring it back here. I'll reactivate this and wrap this up. So thank you all for helping me out. I wouldn't say it was a complete failure. We did get a little bit of testing in there. It does seem to be that the issue is persisting to a degree, but it's better than nothing. I reckon what I'll do for the first 3 days, I'll start on proper launch day on the 5th of the streaming on PlayStation, but I'll be probably busting out some videos on PC and having a good time with that in the build up, and then on Friday we'll get started with the streaming. I feel as if that's the best way to do it, because I don't feel as if this is going to resolve itself. Get some videos done, have a good time, maybe a fontage in there, first thing that I'll throw up. Assassin's Creed Odyssey or whatever, and that'll be pretty sick. But yeah, if the issue isn't fixable, then unfortunately it's not, but that's alright. Anyway, thank you all for coming along, hope you all enjoyed somehow. Be sure to go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, share, blah blah blah, all that shit. This is a test stream, it's going to go unlisted anyway. But yeah, goodbye. Thank you for the help. Goodbye.